Er soll den Elenden im Volk Recht schaffen und den Armen helfen und die Bedränger zermalmen. Er soll leben, solange die Sonne scheint und solange der Mond brennt, von Geschlecht zu Geschlecht. Er soll herabfahren wie der Regen auf die Erde, wie die Tropfen, die das Land feuchten. Zu seinen Zeiten soll blühen die Gerechtigkeit und großer Friede sein. Amen.
The whole idea is that our day shouldn't be driven by a rhythm of working or a rhythm of being lazy or food, but by a rhythm of God.
The people around here see that 5 times a day we come from the school walking to the church and they ask us, what you're doing 5 times in this church every day?
The third millennium monastery is not just people living together, but it's people living together who have committed to God and to each other to live a lifestyle of discipleship. It's not that catchy, is it?
It's about simplicity, it's about obedience, it's about loving this world, loving people and loving God even more.
Schöne Mädchen! Oh! Ja!
Ich sehe es.
We're 18 adults living here right now, plus 7 kids, plus 2 kids that are still to be born. Altogether it's 25 plus 2.
The building is rundown, derelict, and great. We don't even notice the dirt and the cold anymore, which I think is a good sign.
Mission always came out of very strong, committed communities. So if I like to see mission, I have to start there.
We're starting Lent today, so we have like someone fasting every day. It's challenging to get to know people closely that you wouldn't really choose maybe as your flatmates. That's not always pleasant, but now we're at a point where we're all pretty surprised that we've kind of become friends, even though it seemed kind of unlikely in the beginning. And I think we all can't really imagine going back to like normal apartments.
The whole Celtic monastic movement reinvented Europe. There are some things that we need to rediscover in the way they actually lived out their daily lives that we've lost right now.
Here in East Germany, they have no idea about Jesus, about the gospel, about why we celebrate Easter or Christmas.
80 is maybe the average age in this village, but why in a village with 800 people?
We didn't know how they would react to us, because it would be very understandable. They would be very suspicious towards us.
Normally, when you moved into a small village, the people are really afraid. When they know that you're a Christian, they're totally afraid and think, oh, they are sick.
I think they really appreciate it because there's basically nothing here kind of in free time activities.
We have to learn, like the old monks did, that prayer is just walking, living completely an ongoing talk with God.
Potatoes, as you would expect in a German monastery.
It's very strict, so it's a strict rhythm. So you need to look on your watch and say, okay, it's 12 o'clock, okay, it's 6 o'clock, okay, it's 10 o'clock.
People like this idea of third millennium monasteries. It's very often very boring, it's frustrating, and it's very busy, and it's like 25 individuals living next to each other but not with each other. But this is the journey thing.
18 people, it's 18 opinions, 18 atmospheres, 18 emotions.
We need to create a sense of community, most of all within church context, in order for people to get the feeling to belong again. and to get the feeling to be loved and to be secure and to be valued again. And I think third millennium monasteries, those boiler rooms, can help doing so, and that which goes beyond just attending a service and consume something and then maybe go to the cell group on Wednesdays.
Following Jesus in a community setting means to walk behind him, and this might be slower than our image-driven culture allows us.
You're not in a job or you're not in a church, you're in a community, you live together.
It's alive, you know, and everybody is looking, desperately searching for a community he can join in with all its ups and downs.
Prayer is not supposed to be cut down to prayer times. Your whole day is supposed to be a prayer. Whatever you do is supposed to happen in connection to God and in connection to what He wants you to do and connection to your calling.
Sinsenov said, unless your day is a prayer, all your prayer times are for nothing.